Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 18 team. A first down for the offense. They'll try the run. Shakes off the tackler. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man.
And it's loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Release to the back. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The big fullback's got it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
And the Cowboys are on the move. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Sticks it in his belly. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the fullback. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp.
And listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Fullback's got it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll pitch it. Open space at the 25. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go. On 4th down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
The option look. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that 1st down.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warp. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 30. The offense set for a 1st down play. Goes to the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense... Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. On the option. The pitch. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And they'll get him down. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now on first down from the 30. Power football with the run. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the catch. It's Wells. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Cowboys are on the move. Looking to go up top on first down. And they got him for the sack.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Well, they come up short. It's now going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big-time 4th down and short coverage.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Tackle is made after a pickup of...
Incomplete.
19-yard line.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
The give to the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
1st and goal, Wyoming.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
You know, This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Wyoming. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Where whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge and he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the handoff. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take with the...
Gonna let it fly. Snags it inside the 20. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love it. The offense being aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Wyoming! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.